Hello class, today we're going to create a grading calculator for our class, Comp Science 1, and we're going to use our class as a very example of it with the point system and everything. So our goal is to create a program that will ask you to input the number of your assignments, your grades, and what grade you would like, and show you your percentage. So we're going to use the include OIS stream, the include string, and using namespace standard. Now, we're going to create a function declaration and a variable data transfer using int improvement, int percentage, int possible points. Now, we're going to start on our main function. Now, assignments will hold the number of class assignments that use your inputs. Now, we're going to declare our array. We're going to use double, so it can be decimal form. We are going to create an array number that will hold the score from the score the user got in class. Sum will hold the number of points the user has gotten from the total points of the assignments. Now we're going to add some blank lines for aesthetic reasons. Now we're going to display a message asking, will you pass Computer Science 1? It's a good grade. Not sure? Let's work out your current grade. Now enter the number of assignments for the class. Number of assignments, we're going to use 5 through 20. We're going to cap it because it's a fast track class. So now the user is going to input the number on CIN assignments. Now we're going to use a while loop function. Assignments is going to have to be greater than 20 or less than 4. And if these are true, this next message is going to display. Because we said 5 through 20, this is going to be false for us, but true for the system. So this message display, this is a fast track class. Number of class assignments should be over 4 and less than 21. Ensure the correct number of assignments, right? Then it's going to redisplay the CIN assignment, and the user is going to re-input it. Now that we got that taken care of, if they enter the wrong number, now let's say they enter the right number, then assignments are 0 to 50 points, new line, cout, new line. Then we're going to create a new declaration. We're going to call it int I. And we're going to use the for loop. So for I equals 0, we're going to start it at 0. And if it equals less than the number of assignments, it's going to keep running the array till it gets to the number of assignments you put in. So that's how we're going to get that assignment number going. And then we're going to have the user enter their score. Ask the user for the input for the first assignment as 1 to make the console more friendly. Now once that is, it's the next function, CIN number bracket I. Adds the value inputted by the user to the current iteration in the number array. Now we're going to use another while loop. While the number is greater than 50 and less than 0, check if the user inputs a number above 50 or less than 0. If the user inputs a number that is true, which is about 50 or less than 0, the next code will appear. Score can't be higher than 0, and it can't be lower than 0 and higher than 50. So that's incorrect. And the user is going to have to enter the number again. And then we're going to move on if they enter the correct number. If that goes so, it's going to display. Now we're going to create a new set of functions. Our declarations, int possible points equals assignments times 50. Oh, this is a function. Int percentage equals sum divided by possible points times 100. It's going to be another function for percentage. Int missing points equals possible points minus sum. All these are going to be calculating the grades and the points that we're about to enter right now. So essentially these are our functions. Now we're going to display messages, put the functions in the correct order. Your total score is sum. Total possible point is possible points. It's going to be answered there. This puts you at this percentage. Percent for the class message displays. Space. Now for making this tutorial to go faster, we're going to just copy and paste that nice little display of rubrics for the class. Now we're going to add the improvement function at the very bottom of it to run. So now we're going to have to create our new function into improvement. And then once that is created, we're going to make a string y, string n. So we're going to use string for response. And we're going to declare more variables, int calc, percent, extra credit, and we're going to declare that extra credit is worth 5 points because our class extra credit is worth 5 points. So now we're going to also declare extra credit assignments is the number of assignments you're going to need, and the remainder, we're going to use double for extra credit assignment and double for assignment needed because we want that in decimal form. We're going to ask the user, are you happy with your class percentage after the first functions that ran earlier? If the response is Y, which is for yes, I hope you are happy. I'm happy that it makes you happy. End of story. Program ends. You can ask another friend who want to try it out, but we're not going to stop there because we got to say no. If they say no, then we're going to ask them what would their percentage be. And we're going to have to enter in our function at the very bottom of this. So now we're going to ask the user to enter the percentage they want. We use that else if statement. Keep going, then we're going to display a message saying we're going to exit. You can't follow simple instructions if they enter a wrong key. And it's going to exit the whole application just because they couldn't follow a simple instruction. Now, let's say if everything's running smoothly, we're going to create our functions. Remainder equals calculated percent minus class percentage. That's going to be the remainder. Extra credit assignment equals double. It's going to be in decimal form, remainder divided by 100. Now we're going to display message, remainder, show them that they're in luck. This class offers extra credit. That's how many points they're going to need. Assignments needed equals extra credit assignment times total point. We're going to create the message. You need assignments needed. And it's going to display the points and the percent to get whatever grade a user wanted. Now we're going to have to create the extra credit function. Extra credit assignments equals assignments needed divided by extra credit worth plus 1. We're going to add an extra point and we're going to display that in the message just to make it more, just courteous, just to display extra points. Now the message will say extra credit assignments will suffice. Each extra credit assignment is worth 5 points. We've added an extra one. Trust me, you'll need it. Don't waste time. Get started on it right away. End of line. Space. Thanks for calculating your grade. Now the program should run perfectly. Thanks for your time. End of story. Well, I wish that was the case here, but just like all things in life, nothing's going to be perfect. So I looked for the errors. I accidentally did not enter in the greater signs or less signs, and I misspelled the word. Now the program works perfectly, displaying it. Now we're going to hit yes. What would you like the class percent to be 100? There we go.